There you go, little one. Yeah? Oh, there you go. Such a good little chicken. Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 443 of the broadcast. And Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit, and then later YouTube about the lives and development of my chickens. And today we're here with Chip for a bit, right before bedtime. It's been a busy day for me today, and this is my first opportunity to really hang out with Chip. Oh, it's okay, little one. It's okay. You've been socializing with all of the other chickens today. And such a good little socializer, getting along with your siblings Dale and Sweetheart. Oh, and Eponymom, hello there. Thank you for the love award. Much appreciated. Oh, Chip is so big. Chip is a silkie-ayam. And a silkie-ayam is a crossbreed between a silkie and an onagadori. The silkie is a Chinese breed known for their very soft and fluffy feathers, their extra toe, and then the sort of like blue cheeks. And the onagadori is an endangered breed from Japan, known for their rather striking colors and their tail feathers that keep growing throughout their whole lives, which can reach lengths of over 20 feet or over 6 meters when they are well and truly fully grown. You see a few silky feathers popping out here on Chip's back, but most of them do tend to be onagadori feathers. Yeah, my little Marshall chicken. Yes, I love that little crest that you have. It's almost kind of like a parakeet or something. And that comb right there is getting more and more prominent by the day. You are really growing into a full-sized chicken, you are. Oh yeah, Chip loves little pets right on the back of your neck, don't you? You become such a happy little chicken in moments like that. So calm, so gentle. Yeah, Chip can look a little bit wild with those really lovely reds and gingers, the kind of blonde and frosted tips throughout the blacks and the grays, the blue of the cheeks, that slightly reddish pink of the comb and the wattles underneath the beak. Chip is definitely a little looker. And of course, you have the little white silky feathers poking out over there. Oh yes, chickens sleep with their eyes closed. I think there are some other breeds out there. Well, I don't think any chicken breeds sleep with their eyes open. But occasionally you'll see a chicken close one eye and keep the other one open. I guess if they're a little bit more wary. Well, Chip's decided, hey, we are getting close to bedtime. Why not focus on a little bit of self-care here in the form of some preening, which is the process most birds have. Just kind of examining their feathers, seeing if there's any damage, pulling any out if necessary, dealing with dead and dried skin, and also applying their natural oils about their feathers. Oh, rabbits sleep with their eyes open. That is a fact I did not know, Mom. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't know of any birds in particular that sleep with their eyes open. I mean, I think even owls close their eyes when they go to sleep during the day. Maybe it could be more of a mammal thing, because we are dealing with a tiny dinosaur here. Yeah, we're dealing with a tiny dinosaur. Yeah? Coming to say hi? Oh, you're going right into the lap. Oh, okay. Have you decided you're a lap chicken today? It's too much to go right for the knee? You want to be right close to me? Well, there you go. What a good Chip. Chicken feathers in the winter, they do get more feathers coming in to their undercoat, and that kind of winterizes them as they head into winter. Though if you have chickens that are like living indoors or are living in like a country that doesn't get too cold, or they have a coop that is heated, it's quite possible for them not to winterize, which then makes it a little bit more dangerous for them to go out like into the cold right from that condition. Oh, and shit dope be happening though. Thank you for the silver award. Much appreciated. Oh, you can see Chip's little feet here. You can see Chip has 5 toes on each foot. A silky trait, when chickens normally only have 4. You can see the sort of inbuilt feathers there on the feet. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip. Just looking at your feet. Do you want to focus on your feet as well? Do you need to sort this out? Do you need to do some feet preening? Or are you just going to get settled on my knee again? Yep, Kagome laid the egg that Chip came from, so Kagome is the mom, and Stormy is the dad. I have had to trim a couple of their nails at times. They can grow a bit too long if they don't use them enough for like scratching purposes. You just have to be very careful not to cut too far into their bloodline, because that can start to make them bleed. At that point, you'd have to like really just apply a little bit of cornstarch to the nail in question. Oh, yeah, good Chippy. Kagome actually has 2 chicks, Chip and Dale. And Dale actually looks quite a bit different than young Chip. And then Braveheart has 1 chick, Sweetheart. But all of them are Stormy's children. Yes, you went right for the controller there. I know you like playing with controllers. You like playing with buttons. You like playing with keyboards. So when I write next to you, you try to add in your own additions, don't you? Because you see me just clacking on those keys, and you're like, well, if he's having fun with that, why shouldn't I as well? And Chip has such soft and lovely feathers. Don't you, my little Chip? You do, even though you're getting to be such a big little chicken. I love just how unique Chip looks compared to a lot of other chickens I've seen. The silkie-ayam breed right here is definitely quite lovely. Oh, sing the damn song. Thank you for the gold award. Much appreciated. Oh, there you go, Chip. It's okay. Yeah. I know, Chip is such a beautiful chicken. It, I guess it's just so many people probably wouldn't consider having an onagadori with a silkie, that this breed hasn't really existed before. But I mean, it's a bit understandable. Onagadoris are an endangered breed from Japan. So having, like a really cute and fuzzy silky breed with something that has tail feathers that grow to be over 20 feet in length, that might not be the first instinct for most people. Oh, and thank you. I try to keep a low and melodic voice for the chickens, because these chickens are members of my family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and healthy lives. So all of their days are just nice and chill, comfy. We give them lots of treats and just make sure that they know that they are part of a loving family. Oh, yeah, Chip has definitely continued to develop into such a lovely young chicken. You have. You know you're a chicken now? For a while, I think Chip was convinced that they were a human, because I had to hand raise Chip when Kagome rejected him. So, I've had Chip just be with the rest of the chickens, and this has continued for quite a while now, so I think Chip's integration is really going forward. And Chip's just leaning right into my hand right now, so if I let go, Chip will just fall to the side and probably readjust. Really just leaning into this pet, aren't you? You like that? Oh dear. Yeah, Chip and all of our other chickens are quite chill. They really enjoy human company, getting pets, being picked up, and of course, getting ample treats. They quite love treats. Recently, I've been giving them a bunch of alfalfa hay, which they have really enjoyed. Scone 42. I do think at this point that Chip might actually be a rooster. I've heard a few calls that could have been proto crows, though I'll know for sure within a couple of months. Yeah, I don't think we had any runts for any of the new chickens that we've had. Do you want to go on your side? I know sometimes you like to fluff up your feathers like that. No, you just stood up and readjusted because I moved my hand. Oh, I'm sorry there, Chippy. Want to do a tail wag? Want to do a tail wag? Thinking about it? Oh, you have so many tail feathers at this point. Such a big little chickie. Oh, little leg stretchy. And this is indeed Chip. Oh, yes. Well, I think Chip was rejected because we had Chip in an incubator versus the other two which Kagome sat on. We were incubating a whole bunch of eggs because Kagome and Braveheart were showing no inclination to actually get broody. So Chip started off in the incubator with a bunch of other eggs for about 5 days, and then all of a sudden Kagome decided to start sitting on other eggs. Now, I wasn't sure how long Kagome would be sitting on other eggs, so I kept those few eggs we had in the incubator, and I let Kagome sit on the other eggs because it's never guaranteed that the eggs are going to hatch. There's always a failure rate. Chip was the only one out of 5 eggs in the incubator that hatched, and then Kagome hatched 2 eggs. I think she was sitting on 4. So, when I tried to introduce Chip to Kagome, there were still a few eggs underneath her, Dale and Sweetheart, that hadn't hatched yet. And Kagome wanted none of Chip. I don't think she even knew what Chip was at the time. She'd never really seen a chick before. Oh, there you go. Oh my, such a flap there. You have such big wings there, Chippy. You have such a lovely little hairstyle there. Kind of like a glam rock mullet almost, with frosted tips. Love the blue cheeks, the ginger back, the long tail feathers. You are such a handsome little chicken. You are. Do you know how spectacular you look? But more spectacular is your just behavior and demeanor. Being so calm, so gentle, never pecking, never putting up a fuss, just being a lovely, lovely little chicken. Yeah, there you go, little one. And soon, as the sun goes down, it is going to be your bedtime. So in a few minutes, I'm going to have to bring you back to see the other chickens, so you can get all settled in and have such a nice night's rest. Chip has been out a few times outside now, mostly on my shoulder. Hopefully within the next week. I'm waiting for everything to ship out. There should be a new coop that's coming to us, and that should be a new home for Chip, Dale, and Sweetheart as we transition the whole flock to kind of living more outdoors for most of the time. The only exception will be like when we have truly really terrible inclement weather, like the really bad blizzards, the hurricanes and such that can pass through. So that should be a whole experience. Yes, Chip got a lot of Kagome's traits. Though Chip did get Stormy's blue cheeks, the extra toe, the feathers on the legs and the feet, and now these little silky feathers that are starting to kind of poke out from the back here. You can see the little bits of white here that are coming out, the little silky feathers, which are quite interesting. I wonder if Chip's going to end up with a little puffball on your back. Oh dear, it sounds like my washing machine is singing to me. That usually means some sort of error message. So I think I might leave things off here, bring Chip back down to the other chickens, and see what hell has been wrought by the washing machine, and see if I can fix that quick. So I hope all of you today have had a lovely day and have had a good time with us. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, feel free to give me a follow here on Reddit, as this is a daily live broadcast. And I hope all of you have lovely nights, and we see you again soon. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.